What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. Real quick, we had a couple wrestling deaths, obviously, that happened. That I'm not too familiar of the other gentleman that passed away, but I do slightly know. I mean, you know by name, beautiful Bobby Eaton. Bobby Eaton passed away August 4th, 2021. There has been nothing but great things said about Bobby Eaton. Mm-hmm. Now, once again, me in prime time, Bobby Eaton was, well, I can't say before my time. I mean, I guess it was how he was, but like I said, I used to watch WCW back in the day with my grandfather. So when he was with, like the dangerous alliance with Paulie Dangerously, and he went to Smoky Rock Mountain for a little bit. Then he did that stuff in the 90s and came back to WCW. When it was that mid 90s, 2000, there was all NWO and stuff like that, and he had the Blue Bloods stuff with him and Lord Stephen Regal at the time. So yeah, I those are the little small things that I remember a lot about Bobby Eaton. Once again, nobody should have to, it's sad when somebody dies, especially well-known and well-liked people. So he was one of those. He was just one of those really nice guys, and he said he died. He died in his sleep. So I don't know truly what it is. He's had heart attacks. He's had diabetes. He's had issues before, but I'm not necessarily sure of what the actual cause of death is. The family will let us know that when they want us to, but I can't sit here and give you guys a play-by-play of his career and anything like that, because like I said, I wasn't too familiar with him on that note, but I just do know what the stories that people say, from Jim Cornette to Mick Foley to Sean Waltman to Steve Austin, of how great this guy was. I'm gonna take him at their word. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's the best. I do apologize for those out there who was looking for like an in-depth detail of Bobby Eaton. And I'm sorry. That's just I wasn't watching him much when I was watching WCW at the time, because so I didn't get a chance to appreciate him when he was part of the Mid-South and in the World Class Championship Wrestling, which is like the stuff from the 80s, and the Von Erichs and the Freebirds and stuff like that. When he was part of that era, and the NWA Mid-American stuff from the 70s and the 80s, that's not my era. But that would have been a good era to check.
He's not the one that was in the group with Cornette, was he?
Say what?
Was he the one that was in the group with Jim Cornette?
In the feud, or the what with Cornette?
No, when Jim Cornette was the manager.
I believe so.
Was he part of the Midnight Express?
Oh, wait a minute. Was he part of the Midnight Express?
I don't know. I do know that FTR gave like a heartfelt speech of how he was a great tag team wrestler, and without him and Bret Hart, there would have been no FTR. So that's why it brought me up. That's why I thought he was from the Midnight Express.
Okay.
I thought. I don't know for sure, but I think so.
No, you're right. I found it. Yeah, so that's the best I can say about it. So, rest in peace to Bobby. Beautiful Bobby Eaton. And my condolences to his family. I'm sorry I couldn't add more, let's say, to that. But yeah, I didn't want to just go do the podcast and not go past it.